Hello my dear students, my name is Rashid Khan and I am here to teach you advanced features of Excel. Before starting, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You can also share and like this video. The basics of this chapter have already been dealt with, so I am going to start with the little advanced features with respect to 7th standard. The topics that we are going to deal with are sorting of data, filtering, that is according to users' requirement, and drawing of charts. The drawing of charts will include drawing pie chart, bar graph, and histogram. Let me give you a brief introduction of Excel. It will be a sort of revision for you people. Excel is one of the best spreadsheet program. So the first question that should come into your mind is, what is a spreadsheet? I'm going to explain it in the later slide. So spreadsheet means a big table or chart with data spread all over the page. You are seeing it right here in front of me. This is the first screen that appears when you open the MS Excel software. Okay. So these rectangular boxes are called as cells. When you fill these cells with the data, and this can be any type of data, then it becomes a spreadsheet. You must already know two more terms, that is rows and columns. When individual cells are arranged horizontally, that is from A, B, C, D in this manner, okay, so this becomes a row. And when these cells are stacked over each other in a vertical fashion, then it becomes a column. So I hope I have made this clear. There shouldn't be any confusion over rows and column, because you will be working on these terms only. The first topic that we are going to deal with is sorting of data. Excel offers to analyze data when you sort information in a worksheet. A user can see the data in a way he or she wants and find the values quickly. So I'm going to explain the whole process step by step. Before that, first let us define what is sorting. Okay, so the arrangement of data in ascending or descending order, that is from small to larger or larger to smaller, on the basis of contents of a column, is called as sorting. This definition might not be clear right now, but when I'll give you an example, then it will become more clearer. Okay. One more thing, you can sort a table in alphabetical order of names. It can also be done for marks to analyze the merit of student. See on the screen, I have made a worksheet. It contains names and marks as well as percentages obtained by students in final examination. I have included only 10 names, that is 10 roll numbers from 1 to 10. So let us first do the sorting in alphabetical order. The steps that should be followed are: first, select the data range. For example, we want to do sorting on the name na. So first we'll select name. I have selected names. Okay. Now what you have to do is click on data tab. Data tab is in the main menu. Here it is located. Formulas, then data tab, and then go to sort option. Clicking on sort option, this dialog box will appear, that is, it is asking to expand the selection. By meaning of this expand the selection is that if the Rahul is getting 469 marks and the name starting with A, Akshay is getting 370 marks, so the marks will also be arranged with this when you click on this expand the selection. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and it is again asking that what we want to do. We want to do sorting by name, then from A to Z. Okay, then okay, the sorting has been done. See here, the roll numbers have been rearranged, and the first name that comes here is Akshay and last name is Zeba. That is from A to Z. Names can also be sorted in descending order by selecting Z to A in order list. I'm going to show you once again. Select data range, click on sort, click name is already selected, then select Z to A. The sorting has been done, that is from Zeba to Akshay. You have to note one thing. Excel rearranges the data in same cell range. So if you want to preserve the previous arrangement of data, you have to save an extra copy somewhere else before sorting. Meaning, if you don't save the data, original data, your original data will be lost. Now, the second topic is filtering. Filtering feature is an easy and quick way to find a specific set of data in data range. Data is filtered through some specific condition. The condition can be anything. It is given by user only. Okay. So Excel displays only those results which fulfill the condition, and temporarily all other entries are removed from the page. For example, if you select I'm going to show you how filtering is done, then you will get a fair idea how it will work. Okay. So first we are going to do filtering by auto filter feature. So click inside a tab. This is a tab. Then we are going to select it, Control A. Then what we are going to do is we are going to go on data tab only, and just the neighbor of sort option is filter option, and we are going to click on filter. Okay. So these small arrows have been applied. This indicates that a filter has been placed in the table. Okay. So first we are going to do the sort, that is filtering on the basis of text only, that is auto filter. So we have this drop down menu occurs on the screen, and we are going to deselect all other entries, and we will select only one or two entry which we want on the screen. So I'm going to select Rajesh or Rahul. Okay. Okay. Only those entries which have been selected by us will appear on the screen, and all other entries have been removed temporarily. The filter option can also be applied by using a shortcut key, that is Control plus Shift plus L. Control, Shift and L is used as a shortcut key for applying the filter. Now we are going to clear the filter. The clearing a filter is a very easy task. You just go to this command called as filter command and click on it, and all the filters have been removed. So this was the first part of this chapter, in which I have included sorting as well as filtering by using auto filter option. In the next part, I am going to teach you about advanced filtering techniques and also about your charts. Okay. So for now, thank you. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section.